All right, guys, just hit leg day. It's a Thursday, and I didn't feel like it, man. I didn't feel like it one bit. And I'm not here to give excuses, but I'm here to give you, what I do is help people lose weight, hit their goals, improve health. And everyone I've helped who put their mind to it, make the plan their own, and push themselves, make it happen. But all the people, right, who maybe work with me for a few months, lose a few pounds, but it just doesn't hit. What happens? Why don't they make it? Most people do, but I don't have a 100% rate, nor does anyone, I don't think, because I'm not living with them. So I can't force them to do anything. It's on their own accord. But I'll tell you today, really this week, I haven't felt like it, right? I started a cut at 253. I've been fluctuating between 230, 234. And I'd like weight to come down faster, right? I'm down over 20 pounds, but I'd like to be down faster, for sure. And, today, for the past couple of years, since I've been young, I've been taking antibiotics every day. And I started, I usually take an antibiotic, minocycline's its name, twice a day. Now, my stomach's just been jacked up, and when your stomach's jacked up, you just feel down, you feel depressed, you feel like shit. So I switched it up. I got doxycycline as well. I got a different antibiotic. Took that in the morning. Oh my, it got cleared out. Took it again this evening. So I went to the tanning booth because I was cold today. My heart rate was like in the 50s after taking my thyroid meds, after eating. I was struggling to get up today. Had a bunch of new clients, so I got to do work, right? That's all I've been doing all day before I did legs. I didn't want to do legs. Not at all. Right, I trained Monday, Tuesday, took yesterday off completely. Didn't feel like it today. I went to the bathroom 5 times today, had diarrhea, explosive fucking, sounded like I was pissing out of my ass diarrhea 3 times. 2 within a half an hour before I lifted. And most times, right, I would say, yeah, rest. But it just didn't feel right? If I'm somebody who's helping people change their reality, I can't just change up. I can't just not do it. And there's times for rest, of course, and I used to train 6-7 days a week. I train 4 days a week now. But so many people don't hit their goals because they let themselves give up. They let themselves just tell themselves an excuse, and most people think it's okay. Maybe the people around you are like, yeah, you know what, Jack? So if I told somebody I was fucking pissing on my ass today, diarrhea looked like red, I'm wiping up blood, they'd say, yeah, you know what, don't hit legs. But there's only a limited amount of time we have here, man. A limited amount of time. There's a limited window. And I'm not here, right? I got these fucking, look at this fucking business cards. I'm not here to make some freaking, I don't know. I'm not here to make some freaking business empire. I'm here to help people, man. That's why I got into this. That's why I started doing this. That's why when I was in college, I thought of helping people lose weight. That's why every job I did until I opened my own business just over a year ago. It's been a year since I've been doing this full time. Since I've been fucking trying to help people. Helping people, not trying, but helping people. And I hope this helps you. It's not to fucking make the most amount of money by a trainer by any means. I have great transformations. I help guys in the NFL or pro athletes or whoever, but that's not the motive. I'm reaching a capacity where I can't even take many more people, and that's okay. People are like, oh, you gotta use AI and just do all these plans. But like, no, man, I want to know what this person's eating. I want to know what they like for their 3rd snack of the day. I want to know what they're eating on Sunday. I want to know what they're subbing in and out. I want to work with them. I don't want to hand them some fucking AI bullshit. Say good luck. No, I want to do a workout today like I did. And then I want to create that for somebody. And then I want to know how it feels. And I know how it feels for them. You may think that's archaic. You may think that's a time waster. But I'm working with damn near 60 people, man. And I know exactly what the fuck they're doing, what they're eating. I know, because I'm working with them. But either way, right? This is how it happens, right? You push, and now people want to, oh, you were looking for an assistant, oh, people want to, you know, it used to be I was going into a desert when I started this thing. People thought I was fucking stupid. It was like I was going into a desert on a camel, and I'm trying to get across the freaking desert, and they're like, good luck. But now they know I've been back and forth so many times, they want to freaking make a buck off me entering the desert, when I'm still the one entering the desert with somebody. I'm taking them on a ride. I'm saying, hey, let's go through the desert. I'm gonna teach you how to pass the desert so in the future you can do it. But now people want to be on the side, be like, hey, well, I helped this guy get to the desert, so like, you know, that's how it is, man. Everyone wants to make a buck. Fuck that. Either way, you don't get where you want to be, not because you don't have a plan, right? You don't need fucking me, man. You don't need. Now I help people. I have a coach, right? Sometimes it's to speed you up on some things, right? I was sick for a few years and I got a coach. I got way better. So that accelerated my learning process. That actually saved me money by spending money because I saved what I would have spent. But either way, you don't need a fucking coach. Maybe you feel good. Maybe you're healthy. Maybe you're just overweight and you keep binge eating. Or you keep giving yourself an excuse. Oh, my kids are busy. My kids are at fucking T-ball. I gotta go to daycare. I don't have time to cook. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, is enough already? Is enough? Are you done giving excuses? Can we be done with that? Can we be done with that? If you're getting less than 10, 12,000 steps and you're trying to lose weight, can you shut the fuck up? Like, pardon my French, but what are we doing here? If you're not training 3 to 4 days a week and getting a good sweat in, what are we doing here? If you're eating polyunsaturated fats and you're not eating enough quality carbohydrates and you're eating too many fats, or you don't even know you're eating, what are we doing here? What are we doing? But the excuse isn't valid. And sometimes there is a time for rest, right? A few months ago, I took a few months off of training. I was trying to recover my thyroid, and I'm getting there, but right now I'm in a time of stress, and I'm gonna be freaking going in isolation mode soon to really heal up and just take some time. Because everyone wants to, eventually, when you start to succeed, everyone wants to take your time. Everyone wants to take your time. But what I remember doing, and I remember this working at Wagner College, and then working for gyms. When I started this, I said, I'm never working for somebody ever again. Never, ever working for somebody again. Ever. I'm not being a slave to somebody else to tell me, oh, can I ask for time off? Fuck no. And part of that, for me, is being in shape. Is getting results for people. But it's walking the walk. Is eating the food that I'm supposed to eat. And who coaches me for that, for the cut and meat? I have advice for health and things, but I'm the fucking one who makes the plan. I'm the one I was doing 3750 calories for medium day, 3250 for low day, 4250 for high day, but I'm gonna start pulling that down. I'm gonna start reducing the maple syrup and honey and keep the orange juice in, but I'm gonna start putting in more filling foods because I gotta reduce calories. Because I gotta break through that fucking 230. I gotta hit the 220s for the first time in almost a year. And then even lower, because I'm gonna go to 205. 195 and 205 is where I'm gonna be sitting at. But why didn't I skip today, right? Why did I, last night, it was like 8:30. I had 4,500 steps. My goal is 15,000 a day. So I took a walk and I got to 15,000. I took a walk for an hour, hour plus. Because I know, and the same with beef liver, right? I'm eating my beef liver, I'm eating my oysters every week. Because if I tell somebody to do something and I'm not doing it, what the fuck am I doing? That's just, I don't ride like that. I don't rock like that. But again, I can't tell you how many excuses there are in the world. I could make up a million. But there's one thing, and that's, did you do the action? Did you do what you said you were gonna do? And only you can fucking answer that. I ask my clients that, but we meet once a week, we meet every other week. I do an online check-in with them. I give them the blueprint. I know if they follow it, it's gonna fucking work. But if you come up with an excuse, and I hear the same excuse, or you hear the same excuse that you tell yourself week after week, month after month, year after year, it's time to make a change. And sometimes you got to push through those hard times. And that was today for me. You know? And it's not easy. I had an excuse for a long time. I've had excuses, you know. I smoke weed when I get stressed out. And then I overeat. And it always happens. I lose 15, 20 pounds. I get, you know, I'm in good shape. I got fucking vascular area in my shoulders and arms. I don't have that fucking shredded six-pack that I'm going to have this time. Because I said I choose God. I choose the fucking universe. I choose believing in that and in my divine intuition that I know what to do over the addiction. And you might think, well, Jack, you're not addicted. You just smoke once in a while. You smoke for a couple of days at night. But when you do something that you don't want to do, that you know you shouldn't do, but then you do, and then you try to rationalize it, I don't know what else you would call that. So I'm trying to be open with you guys. I'm not here to proclaim I'm some perfect being, but I'm going to get leaner than I ever have in my life. And pretty soon I'm going to take some time away. I'm going to take some time to heal up, to rest up, to be less travel, because I'm still healing. I'm probably 80%, you know, I want to share my journey of recovering from Hashimoto's thyroiditis. I got every excuse though, man. Both my shoulders completely fucking dislocated, completely separated, completely labrums torn. I played college football. I could go on and on about my beliefs on college football. Did they pay for my surgeries on either shoulder? No. Did I have to beg to get an MRI to prove that I even had a torn shoulder because I think I have a sprain? Because they like to not pay for MRIs? Yes. What about my back? 2 herniated discs. What about tumors in my fucking brain, in my thyroid, on my kidneys, lungs? I don't even want to go into what else. Because I don't know how much time there is left. Hips both dislocated, both hip labrums torn, meniscus torn, right ankle torn, and fucking nerve issues in both my feet. I can't even fucking run. Getting injecting shit in my feet all the freaking time, trying to wear wide ass feet. People think, why you wear these fucking hiking shoes all the time? Try to fucking get electric shocks in your feet. I'm sure some of you guys are going through something even worse. And I'm not here to freaking, I'm just a normal guy. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just a normal guy. All of us are. Just normal people, man. Just trying to do extraordinary things. Extraordinary things. I didn't feel like doing legs today. Didn't feel like doing legs at all. You know, pissing on my ass, wiping up blood, feeling sick, headache. But then I got in there and I just said, screw it. I put on some gloves and I just start fucking wailing away until I'm out of breath. And then I get a little bit of juice in me. And then we get going. 3 sets of 10 for leg extension. I did a basic ass workout today. I'll tell it to you guys. I'm not here to freaking gatekeep. You know, the exchange for coaching, the exchange for working somebody is not. You can look up some shit on ChatGPT. What to eat. I quote Ray Pete all the time. What to eat, Ray Pete style. How to train, Mike Mentzer style. Whatever the fuck. I don't do that Mike Mentzer all the time, but you can do all that. It's a spiritual exchange. It's an energy exchange. I'm giving you the energy that I know you need to make the fucking difference in your life that you've always wanted to do. And I don't believe some freaking computer can do that. And if it can, great, do it. I'll find something else. I don't care. Again, I'm not in this to make some freaking fortune. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help people and be able to provide enough for myself to be able to pay for my own food, to have a place, to be able to work out, to be able to read books. That's all I want. To be able to eventually have a family and a little bit of land, grow my own food. I don't need to freaking make some billionaire empire. I'm here to listen to God and be receptive to ideas, but I'm not ruled by money. I want to help people. I want to help people. You know, a lot of times you get convinced that, oh, you're going to, you know, I don't even want to sell anybody. You freaking tell me when you're ready. I don't want to screw sell. You know, when somebody's ready, I'll help them. But I'm not here to freaking convince you to do something. You need to be ready internally, and you tell me when you're ready. You know, I'm the same. I don't want to be convinced. I don't want somebody to try to tell me, oh, do you fucking have this and that? No. But that's what it is. Are you to follow through on your word? Are you to do what you're supposed to do? You know? Because I don't want to work for somebody ever again. Ever again. So I don't care what it takes, but to get the job done, to follow through on my word, to actually do what I'm supposed to do to help the people, not just what seems necessary, but what's the best? What's the best that I know? And only you know. Only you know. So don't listen to anybody fucking else. Take some time. Look within. Only you know what you need to do. But the excuses, I've seen too many people give excuses. I've seen too many people who want to do things and never fucking do them, and then blame the world, and then blame all these situations. There is no blame. If you want to work for yourself, if you want to have your own business, sometimes it starts with health, sometimes it starts with reading a book, but you know what it starts with. But if you're not doing any of that stuff and you're just, I can't, the amount of people just on their phone for no reason, holy shit. I've been there. That's how I know. That's how I know when I talk to guys and they fucking set the YouTube algorithm 10 times, and then you're finally like, oh, I guess I should get off my phone. It's 1 a.m. I gotta wake up at 6. Do you think you'd have a good workout? You know, you got freaking gay pedophiles trying to tell you how to think, how to live. You know, fuck. Don't be owned. Don't be owned by anyone, any food, any substance. And learn how to say no. You know, if you got social situations that are holding you back, like for me, I've had to say no to cannabis a lot more. I used to be the guy who worked on a weed farm. I used to be the guy who freaking, after football, because I was in so much pain all the time, they give me painkillers and shit. My liver was fucked up. Muscle relaxers and Toradol. And I had mono, and then they're forcing vaccines on you. You know, you got fucking criminals all over the world. And I'm just here to fucking share some things with you. I'm here to point out there's pendulums. Reality Transurfing talks about this. There's pendulums swinging. And I'm not here to fight against the pendulum. No. I'm just here to point out the intentions behind some of these pendulums, and you can make your own decisions. I'm not here to fight them. I'm just here to point it out. Either way, don't let the excuses, don't let them rule you. You know, tonight I'm going to go home. I got to make 2 new plans for 2 clients who signed up this week. And they expect a damn good plan. They paid me their hard-earned money. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make them an elite plan. For them, one's an athlete and one's somebody who's trying to lose 40 pounds. And it's going to happen. One of them is going to improve the body composition as an athlete, and one of them is going to lose the weight. And I've helped both demographics before, and I know what's going to work for them. And that's what we're going to fucking do. And tomorrow, I got a wedding rehearsal at 2 p.m., 1 p.m., some shit like that. I don't stress about things until they happen. I used to be a late motherfucker. I'm not going to be late tomorrow. But I'm going to get the work done. I'm going to do the client plans. I'm going to do my client check-ins. I'm going to hit shoulders and arms. I'm going to bring food. And I'm going to do what's necessary. And guess what? If I have to sleep a little bit less for one night, because I didn't maybe plan ahead, or maybe it was just a busy week, that's what I signed up for, owning my own business. That's what I signed up for. That's fucking ownership. But am I going to complain that I stayed up late? Am I going to complain that I had to work out? Am I going to complain that I had to pack these clothes for a wedding I knew about? Am I going to complain that I had to pack the food? Am I going to complain that I got to pack all my medicine for thyroid and all this other shit? People think I like taking pills. I don't want to fucking take pills, but I resisted for so long, and I fucking went to ER a bunch of times for heart issues and other shit. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to do this. But am I going to complain about it? It's my choice. If I want to be a fat fuck and get McDonald's and not work out and come and send my client plans late and not send check-ins to people who I'm supposed to send check-ins to, I could do that. My business would fail. I'd have to work for somebody else. And I couldn't say all this stuff online because people would fucking reprimand me for talking about all these different things. So I'm not going to let that happen. Don't make excuses. Do what scares you. Follow your intuition. And don't listen to anybody else. Especially no one else at your level or below you. Never listen to somebody at your level or below you. Fuck them. If somebody's above you and they've really put in the work and they've put it in for longer than you and you respect them and you respect their character, again, I don't give a damn if somebody's made a lot of money. If they have a shit character, I don't care. Okay, look at how a lot of these people make money, what they do, what little secret societies they're in, and what gay shit they do underground for their 19th degree of Freemasonry or whatever the fuck they're doing. I don't care about that. I don't want to be in that. You know, you're looking at how Facebook was started and how the FBI, all this weird stuff. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm not going to some forest in California sacrificing the Moloch. I don't care about that. You know, that's what happens. I'm not here to I'm not going to war against them. I'm just pointing out again. That's weirdos who make a lot of money. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to tell you there's another way. But don't make excuses. Know your why, know your purpose. Understand your character, understand the characters of others. And you're on this journey, and only you are on this journey. We don't know how long we're gonna make it for. We don't know how long we're to be here for. If you just wait and think, oh, when I'm 40, when I'm 50, when I'm 60, I'll do this, this, and this. Eventually, I'll open my business. Eventually, I'll get in shape. No day is promised. I don't know how long I'll be here. I don't know how long anyone's gonna be here. And that's fine. That's good. So it makes each day fun. Because you go balls to the wall. You do the best you can because you don't know if you got a week left, a month left, a year left, or 100 years. Who knows? So make the most of it. There is times to rest, absolutely. I have a dedicated time of rest coming. But now until then, I'm gonna follow through my word, and I hope you guys do too. It's not easy. Definitely not easy. Felt terrible. Did my 3 sets of 10 leg extension, 3 sets of 10 leg curls, 3 sets of 10. I did a generic ass workout, just try to get some volume in because I felt so terrible. 3 sets of 10 leg press, 3 sets of 10 trap bar, deadlift 265 with kettlebell, 70-pound dumb kettlebell swings to my brain's going. Leg extensions to start was full stack, 245. Leg curls was like 155, 175, 200. Leg press, not that heavy, 3 plates on each side, nothing crazy. Again, my hips are fucked. Trap bar deadlift, but I still did it. You know, my hips are fucked, but I still did it. Trap bar deadlift, supersetted with the kettlebell swings, 3 sets of 10 for each of those. Afterwards, 3 sets of 10 adductor, full stack, 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15 adductor, full stack, 3 sets of 15 abductor, full stack. Calves, 3 sets of 15, 2 plates for 1 set, then 3 plates for the last 2. Rope crunches, 5 sets of 10. Crunch machine, 5 sets of 10. Got out, did this video. Here to tell you not to make excuses. Here to tell you to take ownership of your life. Here to tell you you don't need anyone else other than yourself, and trusting the intuition that God put within you. It's about character. It's not about money. If you follow the character, you work hard, and you know what the fuck you're meant here to do, the money will come. Get after it. Jack Klink. Lyman the Lean Man. L2L. Lock the fuck in. Get dialed. Let's fucking go.